Good morning, afternoon. Look at my cute little Nespresso. I'm back to my Nespresso maker. Cheers. How's everybody doing out there? Hope you're enjoying spring. It's in the 70s here. It's going to drop tomorrow, but it's beautiful today, very wet. So I'm going to do some weeding this afternoon. I am a happy camper. I'm very happy to be here at our other house. We traveled yesterday and we scrambled. We got up yesterday morning. We were going to stay one more day up there. And then, I don't know, I got up in the morning and I was like, I just want to go. And then I was just going to get some stuff done, but it was just superfluous. And I'm like, I don't really need to do that. And then my husband got up and he's like, you want to just go down to, our other house? And I'm like, yes, let's do it. So we scrambled, get everything together that we thought we had a whole other day and left. So I guess in the scrambling, my lungs got activated again. So yeah, I slept about 12, 13 hours last night, which I guess is the name of the game in recovering from this particular strain of COVID. So anyway, I'm so happy to be down here. I'm going to be down here for a number of months. I'm so happy to be back in this community for a while where I'm not going to be bouncing. It's like my life has just sort of grounded me here for a while. And I'm so pleased about that for a number of reasons. One, my gardens here are where really the action is in the spring. I'm going to have hundreds of bulbs from tulips, hyacinths, daffodils, and I mean the tulips, like the parrot tulips, the double ruffled, the fringe tulips, the lily flowering tulips, all these different ones that I guarantee you've probably never seen. I put them all in. So the parrot ones are magnificent. So to experience that in its fullness, my cherry blossom tree in its fullness, it's covered in buds. My friends are down here. It's wedding season. My friend who's the florist just went to a fabulous retreat where she up in the big leagues doing a wedding. So she's full of ideas and inspiration. So I'm going to get to jump on that wave with her and help her with weddings. I mean, our amazing movie theater that has so many events has a poetry reading next week coming up, and just a lot of free films that are associated with the university that we get to go to, and resurrecting old films, and I just love to see all of it. So there's just so many reasons why. There's a couple of new restaurants in town that I haven't tried yet. My neighbor friend next door, she and I have plans to go and try all these new restaurants, and I don't know, I'm just really excited for this period of my life. And Mr. Beasley is going to be down here with me. So we'll be out exploring and finding new dog parks. I've been wanting to go to this state park that's nearby and take him there and walking and stuff like that. So it's exciting. Speaking of Mr. Beasley, we have that BarkBox subscription. Look at what the theme was. Okay. Isn't that cute? It's a pot leaf. It's April. So their theme was 420. So it's all this pot looking stuff. Oh my God. Isn't that hilarious? He got 2 of these and he's already destroyed one. He's already ripped the pot leaf off of it and dug into the mini tennis ball. But yeah, I just dole them out little by little instead of giving him all at the same time, just so he has something. He likes new things. So there's that. I ordered a bunch of glasses. Last time I was here, I went and got my eyes examined. A little tiny bit of change to my prescription. So I order glasses online for dirt cheap because I'm really hard on things like glasses and sunglasses. So I don't really invest in them. But I'm going to do a little try on. I haven't even looked at these on myself because I was not well last night and went to bed very early. So feeling better today, though. I got these. These are reading glasses. So I'm going to try on these other ones just for fun. Show you guys my new glasses. I get them from this Zenny company, and you can try them on online and stuff like that. So we'll see how they look. These are my distance glasses, which is where I wear those more than these. So tell me what you think. Some of them look very tiny, like child size, but I think these are kind of cute. I like that kind of two-tone effect. And this is metal on the sides, but there's those. There's these. When I took them out, John and I were last night like, these look like a child-sized glasses, but they do fit me. He's like, you're the sexy intellectual. No, it was the other ones that he said that about. These fit comfortable on my head. That's always a factor too. And then these are the last ones. I remember picking out this color. I think it's navy. This is the ones he said, the sexy intellectual, the sexy librarian look or whatever. So yeah, new glasses. I'll be wearing those when I go to the movies. So Zenni is where I get my glasses from. I think I got all 4 of these glasses for like $130 because they're inexpensive. I love my eye doctor, except for they do give you the hard sell to buy the glasses there, and I wouldn't even get 1 pair for that there. And I had to be direct with them. I don't buy my glasses from you guys. And they're like, oh, like they're clutching their pearls, like, oh, why not? Because that's how they make their money. I said, because I can get them a lot cheaper online. I'm not going to invest in that and in something that I know. I know my personality. I'm hard on glasses. So I don't feel as bad about it. I mean, they ramble around in my purse and I'm very bad about putting them back in the case. It just is what it is. Some things in your life are going to change and not everything. So that's that. Of course, my brother's here. And it's his birthday month. So we are going to take him to that clothier that we took my husband to for his birthday. They do have my brother's size. He's a big guy, but he loves fashion. So we're going to take him there and get him outfitted in a suit jacket, not a full-blown suit because he just doesn't have a place to wear it, but a jacket and a nice pair of slacks that could transfer into winter too, and like a nice shirt. And we're just going to outfit him there. And then I got us tickets that I'm going to give him for his birthday, but it's not until July, to see Three Dog Night. Remember them? They're still touring, so they're coming to our area. He will love that because he loves 70s music. And I looked at their lineup and I'm like, oh my God, they have so many good songs. I'm probably going to be crying through it because that music really takes me back into my feelings. I'll drag my brother out for some exploring with Mr. Beasley. And he's working out with his trainer regularly now. He's dropped some weight. And he got, my brother is very vulnerable to scams. And he got a text from some, you need an extended warranty type thing. And he signed up for it. I monitor his banking daily because I want to make sure he's like not being preyed upon. And I'm like, okay, what is this? And he goes, well, Kathy, they told me I needed an extended warranty on my car. And I only had to put 99 down. I'm like, 99 down. And then what? He goes, I guess they're going to take out $100 a month. My husband was losing it in the background because he manages the car situation. But my brother, to his credit, I'm so proud of him. He's like, I'm going to call them tomorrow and cancel it. And that's major for my brother to take that kind of initiative and do that. And he did it and he got his money back. I noticed this morning I went on his online banking and boom, it's back in his account. So I gave him abundant praise for that. It's always great when he can handle things on his own. And so he's doing really good. I'm looking forward to spending time with him, doing outdoors things, physical things. I might, elicit him with the gardening or even just to hang out with me while I'm gardening outside. But through the spring, it's pretty much set it and forget it. For those people that are interested in gardening, you really just put these bulbs in the fall and then forget about it. And then they just start popping up in the spring. So I've got all kinds of things coming up out front and, my little controversy garden out front because some of the guys missed that with HOA. I tangled with them, but they let me keep it after giving me permission on the front end. Anyway, it's out there. It's full of bulbs. The daffodils are blooming. The hyacinths are coming up. I'll take some video. I mean, hyacinths are popping up. They really last a while in the garden too. I recommend hyacinths and they're so fragrant. And some of the daffodils are really fragrant too, like the double ruffled ones, the white ones are really fragrant. I have some here that I picked before I left from my downstairs basement garden. Look how pretty. Carry these down in the car. And these were in the garden. They might be white ones. And I thought, you know what? Oh, these are fragrant. Oh, wow. These are really fragrant. Very nice. Almost like gardenia-like. Yeah, not all daffodils are, but some really are. And these are very fragrant. Wow, I thought I was smelling my candle, but I've been smelling these. So hopefully these are, at a stage where they will continue to open. But yeah, I brought those down in the car with me. And the rest are just going to be for my husband to enjoy. Not that he'll really even notice them, to be honest with you, but people that walk past can see them and stuff. So be it. I'm just excited to be here, excited to be with all my flowers that I put in. And I have hundreds of bulbs back there, you guys, hundreds. And they come up at different times. So peonies are starting to burst forward, but that'll be months before they flower. And lilies are toward the end. I'll plant some dahlias down here. But the ones that are coming up are the early tulips and the late tulips. So you get kind of waves of tulips. Just know that too. The daffodils are usually the first one. The crocus, my neighbor next door, she put a lot of crocus in. Those are the first ones to come up. And I got to do that next year because she's got a nice little carpet of crocus in her backyard. We'll be setting up this weekend the patio furniture. So, I'll be hanging out with Mr. Beasley on the patio all spring. I got to figure that out, like how I can best secure him out there so he doesn't take off, and that he can be outside and have some freedom of movement as well, and hang out with me out there. So he loves being outside. So very exciting time. I'm thrilled to be down here. I guess that's really all I wanted to say, but I did want to read you a poem. This crossed my path a while back, but it really struck me. And it's David White again. I'm on his mailing list. So, and you can be too. And he sends poems out through the mailing, and also events and things that are going on. So I'm probably at davidwhite.com is where you can sign up for that. And he's on Substack. I'm not familiar with Substack, but he's on that. And I guess this is from that. So I got too many things that I'm trying to dial back from. I don't want to really add much more social media to my world right now. So I'm glad it shows up in my inbox. So I'm going to read you this poem and then move into the next phase of my day. So the name of this one is A Seeming Stillness by David White. A seeming stillness. We love the movement in a seeming stillness, the breath in the body of the loved one sleeping, the highest leaves in the silent wood, a great migration in the sky above, the waters of the earth, the blood in the body, the first soft stir in the silence beneath a strident voice, the internal hands of our mind, always searching for touch, thoughts seeking other thoughts, seeking other minds, the great arrival of form through all our hidden themes. And this breath in this body, able just for a moment to give and to take, to ask and be told, to find and be found, to bless and be blessed, to hold and be held. We are all a sunlit moment come from a long darkness. What moves us always comes from what is hidden. What seems to be said so suddenly has lived in the body for a long, long time. Our life like a breath, then a give and a take, a bridge, a central movement between singing a separate self and learning to be selfless. Breathe then, as if breathing for the first time, as if remembering with what difficulty you came into the world, what strength it took to make that first impossible in-breath into a cry to be heard by the world. Your essence has always been that first vulnerability of being found, of being heard, of being seen. And from the very beginning and out of nowhere, the one who is always needed and being given so much invisible help. This is how you were when you first came into the world. This is how you are now, all unawares in your new body and your new life. This has become the raw vulnerability of your everyday, and this is how you will want to be and be remembered when you leave the world. Isn't that beautiful? It says it's from David White Essentials, and that's available on his website, davidwhite.com, and the white is with a Y instead of an I. So that's the poem I'm going to leave you on today. It feels like spring in that poem, doesn't it? The beginning, the new breath. I can't believe how fragrant those daffodils, now that I smelled them, I'm really smelling them now. So cheers. Hope you all are having a nice, restful, productive, whatever you want it to be, happy day, full of yourself and your goals and your vibrancy that you are bringing into this world. Thank you for sharing a moment with me, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.